Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see when they started up. Let's see here. And move it up. Oh wow, they start early. Yeah, they do. They run it 8 times a day, 7 or 8 times a day, depending on because one of them I think it's tentative, if you will. All right, it's connecting. Let me see. Let me finish up. Let me finish setting everything up right now. Just walked into the door right now with a few minutes to spare. And here we are. Hey, thank you for that. Thank you, highly appreciate that. How is everybody doing today? What are you guys doing up so early? Why aren't you guys sleeping? Muni? No sé, no Nintendo. I'm not sure what that means. Municipal? Is that what you're asking? Doing my hair. That's right. Okay, we got some audio. My dog won't let me in. So loud.
You got a car problem?
Okay. When the judge comes in, I'll say, all rise.
All rise. All rise.
Go forward. Don't leave court.
Testing. All right.
You will not know when you have.
Damn, they're all loud and
You
shit.
won't know the day, time, location. You won't have it. There's a phone number on it. You won't have that. That's what that means. You don't show up to court.
Hey, what up, Jerome? How's it going? Hey, buenos dias. Buenos dias, Jerome. I can't even hear myself thinking over here. They talk so loud.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Siéntate.
This is the 5 a.m. calendar on March 5th, 2025. Orders were given on the 1st of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders are made in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this. Not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you do have to do that, though, those orders are going to be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be signed an attorney. The vast majority of you are going to get an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second thing, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save your legal questions for your attorney as well. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates and hearing about different release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork, but that's why it's important to keep and save your paperwork and not lose it. If you end up missing a court date or if you end up not following a court order, you could just end up back here. Here's how the morning's going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come up to the podium and stand in front of me. Second name I call is going to sit in the chair next to the door, and then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished. Could I please get Giovanni Monjaras to the podium, Marcus Knighton to the chair, please?
All right. Let's see what Marcus Knight is in here for. What do you guys think he's in here for?
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
May 16th, 1981.
Name, please.
Giovanni Monjaras.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony, possession of narcotic drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 4 felony, and 2 counts of possession of drugs in a drug-free zone, a Class 4 felony.
Damn, he ain't going nowhere.
I have found probable cause on only the following charges: possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, and 1 count of possession of drugs in a drug-free zone. I have not found probable cause on the other 3 charges. Although, sir, I will warn you that just because I don't find probable cause doesn't mean that the prosecutor's office, they could find it later. So please don't think that these might be going away forever. I'm assigning you counsel. Your next court dates are going to be March 11th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $5,000. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be placed on pretrial services release. You're going to be fitted with an electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, if you bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Want to please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Next!
Marcus Knighton to the podium. Blazer Cole Milner to the chair, please.
To the chairs. Up next on The Price is Wrong, what do you guys think this next gentleman, outstanding citizen, is here for? And this is live. We're coming to you live and direct from Maricopa County, Arizona.
Marcus Knighton, 11/13/93.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for robbery, Class 4 felony.
Robbery.
I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 11th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $4,000. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you are not to enter any Circle K's or their premises.
Not the Circle K. Come
Please
on now, Judge. Give him a break. Come on. It was
Blazer
a
Cole
mistake.
Milner to the podium. Rodney Lacey to the chair, please. Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Blazer J. Cole Milner, 061499.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. So I'm not assigning you a new attorney.
What up?
You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by your judge. It's a $2,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of your arrest. No contact with any victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. Want to please step to your left for your paperwork. Rodney Lacey to the podium. Andrea Diaz to the chair, please.
Poor fella. Hey, thank you for that. Highly appreciate
Name and date
that.
of birth, please.
Rodney Lacey, 08/08/1986.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause is previously found for 1 count of criminal damage, a Class 5 felony. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 11th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your judge. It's a $2,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If you want to please step to this occurred, just to let you know, this occurred back in November of 2024. If you want to please step to the paperwork.
If you guys ain't tapping, you guys must be napping.
Andrea
What's
Diaz
up?
to the podium.
Tap, tap, tap. What's up? Let's get into the
And
FYP.
Marjorie Sadie to the chair, please.
Let's get into the algorithm, if you will.
Hi,
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Andrea Diaz, 11390.
Thank you. You are here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney, and your next court date is going to be March 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's a $1,800 secured appearance bond. Ma'am, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of your arrest. No contact with any victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days.
Okay, how do I know who my PO is?
I will tell you their name right now.
Hey, and if you, remember, sharing is caring. Hey, thank you, Corn Dog. Highly appreciate that. Hey, what's up,
Jamie
Jonas?
Lopez.
Jamie Lopez?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you print out papers saying with everything?
I don't know if your PO's information is going to be on there. It's just your next court information is going to be on there.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm not being released on this one?
No.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Girl, you better get comfortable right
So
there,
please get
girl.
Marjorie to the podium. Andrew Rios to the chair, please.
Hey, what up, Bobby G? Hey, how's it going? Buenos dias. Good morning. I just got off parole in December. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Jonas. How's it feel?
Hi. Name and date of birth, please.
9983.
Name, please.
Marjorie Said.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry, sir. I did shut off for court. It's because I didn't have the money for bus.
Sir.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, yeah, no, don't. like I said, don't talk about the facts of why you weren't here or, or why you didn't show up. I'm just here to let you know why you're here and what the next steps are going to be, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am, you're here on 2 failure to appear warrants. You're not going to get a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 11th for both of your failure to appears. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge. It's $500 on each one, so a total of $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. No contact with any victim or witness. And most importantly, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days if you're able to bond out. You want to please step to your left for your paperwork, ma'am.
Hey, well, at least she's gonna have
Andrew Rios to the podium.
3
Tommy
square
Bush to
meals
the
a
chair,
day,
please.
a warm bed, hopefully, and some ham sandwiches, mystery meat. You see, she's gonna.
Sir, if you please lower your mask just for this. Thank you. Name and date of birth, please.
6/22/96.
Name, please.
Andrew Rios.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 matters, a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs, a class 4 felony.
You got
I
that,
have
court
found
doc.
probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 11th and March 13th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. You also have a probation violation warrant. Again, you're getting an attorney. Your next court date for that one is going to be March 12th.
Armando.
Also in the downtown Superior Court, affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's a $250 secured appearance bond, so total is $750.
That
If
was
you're
probably
able to bond
not
out, you're
enough.
not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 24 hours because you were on intensive probation. One, please step to your left, sir, for your paperwork.
Hey, who was on here last night when I was on
Tommy
at
Bush to the podium.
4 o'clock in the morning? We had that one fool
Christina
that looked like he
Prado to
was
the
in
chair,
a,
please.
like he was gonna tip over. Who saw that? I need to cut that one. That one was a good one.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Tommy Bush, February 17, 1989.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 matters, 1 Superior Court new case and 2 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony, 1 count of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 11th and March 13th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. And then for your 2 probation violation warrants, you are getting an attorney. Your next court date on both of those is going to be March 12th in the downtown Superior Court, setting placeholder bonds of $50 on each one, so a total of $600 secured for all 3 of your cases. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
It's already
Most
1 over there?
importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. One, please step to
Hey,
your left
let
for
me
your
ask you
paperwork,
something,
sir.
homie. Hey, if I want to open up a bank account in Barcelona, can I open one?
Christina Prado to the podium. Clay Walker to the chair, please.
Or do I need to have a red card? Or can I just go on the strength like that and open up a bank account if I want to? Please and gracias a ti.
Hi,
It's
name and date of birth,
7:07
please.
here.
Christina Crotto, 6/16/1970.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court dates are March 11th and March 13th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge with a $500 secured appearance bond. Ma'am, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If you want to please step to your left for your paperwork.
She didn't learn.
Clay Walker to the podium. Leonard Dominguez to the chair, please.
To the chair.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Clay Walker, October 27, 1996.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 separate matters, a Justice Court new case and an out-of-county warrant. Let me talk to you about your Justice Court case. You've been arrested for driving on a suspended license, Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is March 10th. That's at the North Mesa Justice Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $50. Then you also have an out-of-county warrant. You are going to get counsel. Your next court date on that is also March 10th. That's at the Pioneer Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. It's a $256 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
I have one question. Where would we post the bond at?
They're going to take you back to 4th Avenue Jail, so any bond that's posted, you get posted over there.
4th Avenue Jail?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
You ain't going nowhere, homeboy.
Leonard Dominguez to the podium. John Conley to the chair, please.
Damn, and they're definitely busy. We're only like 10 minutes in. They already
Hi,
see
name
like
and date of
15
birth,
people.
9965.
Name, please.
9965.
Name, please.
Leonard Dominguez.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 11th. That's at the Surprise City Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. It's a $300 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Want to please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Next.
John Conley to the podium. Kendrell Henderson to the chair, please.
Up next on The
Hi,
Price
name
is
and date of
Wrong.
birth, please.
John Kennedy, 91168.
Thank you. You are here today on a justice court warrant. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 10th. That's at the Kyrene Justice Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $50. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of your original arrest, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
This is a live stream. Yes, it is.
Where's that at? Where's that at?
The address is going to be on your paperwork, so that's why you got to keep your paperwork.
Is it possible that like it can be done like
Gracias.
video, because
Thank you, Tracy.
I have a real big hernia and it's hard for me to travel.
Yeah, sir, so that you're going to have to, I've assigned you an attorney. Your attorney has to ask the court if that's okay.
Don't trip. Don't trip.
So I can't tell the Kyrene Justice Court judge what to do, so your attorney's going to have to ask him if that's
So
all right.
that Maricopa County?
Is this on YouTube?
Kyrene
Yeah, it
Justice,
is.
yeah, that's in Maricopa County. Kyrene Justice Court, that might be in Tempe, I'm not sure. But the address and stuff is going to be on your paperwork, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you, sir. Kendrell Henderson to the podium.
So
Kyra Mincy to the chair, please.
these are live. I run these every single day throughout the day. If you want to check it out, jump over to the YT page at CollectCallFrom. It's free 99. Don't cost you
Name and
anything.
date of birth, please.
Hello, Your Honor. Kendrell Henderson, February 1st, 1994.
Thank you. You are here today on a Justice Court new case. You've been arrested for theft, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 10th. That's at the White Tank Justice Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $50. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
So
I didn't steal anything. I had
Sir, that's a discussion you got to have with your defense counsel. They're going to fight your case for you. But right now, I'm just here to let you know about what your bond is going to be and what your next court date is, okay?
Well, because I had spoke to the manager. I went to Red Lobster, but he said that it was okay if I leave my bag.
Shut
and I
your
left my
mouth.
little backpack, and I wrote my name down. I didn't
Do you remember what I said about not talking about the facts of your case? So, yeah,
Zip it.
please talk about the facts of your case with your counsel. He's the one that's going to fight the case for you, okay? Because everything you're saying right now is being video recorded, all right?
Will I be released? Or?
we're on TikTok too.
With $50, if you pay $50 to get out.
Okay.
All right.
How do I pay $50?
You're going to have someone, so if your stuff is in property, you're going to have someone pay for you on the outside so you can get out.
Okay. Is
They
it
are.
possible
They're
can I be released on my own recognizance? I can look to go to my next court date.
No, not at this time. So your next court date is March 10th. You have a $50 bond, okay?
Okay. But I didn't steal anything, officer.
Sir,
I'm
okay.
making
That's a talk you're going to have with your attorney. So if you want to please step to your left for your paperwork.
Will I be released or?
No, sir. $50 to get bonded out.
$50. I got that in my couch right now.
Tyler Mincy to the podium. Ignacio Alcantar to the chair, please.
Hey, so this is these are initial appearances.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Kyra Mincy, 1193.
I'm gonna get
Thank
him
you.
out.
You're here today in a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, and possession of a defaced weapon, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 20th and March 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appearing, I'm releasing you today, but there's some conditions to your release. You're going to be released to pretrial services, supervised release, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
And do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Do you promise to appear on March 20th and March 24th at the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you to the supervision of pretrial services. Ma'am, it's your responsibility to call them during normal business hours once you're out. If you fail to call pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Thank you.
Hey,
Ignacio Alcantara to the podium, please.
So this is the initial appearances. These people just got arrested like within the last 3-4 hours. So they're going to their first court date right now. So that's why you see a lot of these people that are
Name and
wearing
date of
street
birth,
clothes.
please.
It's Ignacio Alcantara, April 1st, 1991.
Thank you. You are here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for disorderly conduct, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause, and I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 25th. That's at the Peoria City Court.
Okay.
Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to be releasing you today, but there's some conditions to your release. Sir, you are not to return to the scene of the crime. You're to have no contact with the victim. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there's any orders of protection that are put out against you, you have to follow those orders.
We don't have
And I'll at least until March 25th, you may not contact with the victim whatsoever by any means, and you're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Sir, do you understand all these conditions?
I do, yes. So, I guess...
One second.
Okay.
All right.
Did he burp?
So do you understand all these conditions?
I had a question about one. You said, do I have a bond or...
Hey,
No.
Thank you. Appreciate for subbing over on the
Okay.
YT.
So, I guess, how does that work? I get released on...
You're going to get released, but you
Okay.
still have to follow these conditions, which is why I'm asking you, do you understand
Yes,
all these
I
conditions?
understand them.
And do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to appear on March 25th at the Peoria City Court?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you fail to appear, a warrant will be issued for your arrest?
Yes.
Upon defendant's promise to appear, he'll be released on your own recognizance today. Sir, please step to your left for your paperwork.
That fool ain't gonna show up. Is that fool in slippers? Hey, they got that fool in slippers. What, they
You'll
catch
be
him in the
released in about
house?
4 to 5 hours.
Surprised that fool's not wasn't in a robe too. Man, I got pulled over for a warrant. It took me in for 190 days. Damn. Good Lord. 190? Man, they did you dirty. They should have just did you 180. Let me see. He's rocking those Bob Barkers. Hey, you know what's up with the Bob Barkers, man? I got some right there behind the screen right there. Man. Hey, man. Hey, so today, I don't know if you guys...
Name and date of birth, please.
3780.
Name, please.
Dapu.
All right. Sir, you're here on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for 2 counts of sexual assault, Class 2 felony, 2 counts of kidnapping, Class 2 felonies, 1 count of sexual abuse, Class 3 felony, 1 count of indecent exposure, Class 6 felony.
Drop one,
These
flesh
offenses
one.
occurred back in July of 2000 and February 2005. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are going to be March 11th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a cash bond of $250,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're going to be placed on pretrial services release. You're going to be fitted with an electronic ankle monitor. You're not to return to the scenes of the crime. No contact with any of the victims or witnesses. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And I apologize. Counsel for the state, are you on the line?
Oh. Man, I knew something was up with this Vato. He looked kind of funny with those
Are
glasses.
you on the line?
See, let me zoom in on this fool right here. We gotta get a close-up of this monster right here. Man, over here trying to look like he's all innocent with his little glasses. You ain't fooling nobody, Mr. Clean.
Ms. Stetson?
Come on.
Yes, Your Honor. I just got in. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you. Would you like to be heard regarding release conditions?
Yes, Your Honor. Did Your Honor already find probable cause on all charges?
Wood chipper, yeah.
I have.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
Your Honor. Given the facts and the allegations outlined in the Form 4, the state has great concerns about safety for the community as well as the age of the alleged victims, Your Honor. I do believe, the state does believe that all or nearly all of the victims in this case were underage at the time, Your Honor, while the suspect was of legal age. Additionally, Your Honor, obviously the allegations are quite concerning. The suspect does have a conviction for sexual assault. He did spend approximately 3.5 years in prison after having his probation, having a probation revocation. So based on his criminal history, based on his past inability to comply, based on the serious allegations of this case, Your Honor, the state is asking for bond to be set in the amount of $500,000 cash with the conditions outlined in the state's written recommendation. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Vu, did you hear what the state had to say about your conditions of release?
Yes, if I may ask, at one point.
Before you ask any questions, do you have anything in response in terms of what you believe your release conditions should be in this case, without talking about the facts of the case?
What up, Ostrich?
I believe, with this case,
Shut
I
your
was
mouth.
unknown. I was,
Stop stuttering.
I was clean for a very long time. I was working. I'm not indebted to society. I was working full time, and I have been clean, not getting any type of trouble for the past 20 plus years. And all of a sudden, I get picked up for this. I'm not that type of person, and I'm still trying to figure out how is all this, come against me after 24 years.
I don't know.
Sir, do you have any recommendations what you believe your release conditions should be?
I think I should be released on my own because I'm not indebted to society. I have been not have any type of, conviction, trouble with that type of nature for the past, over 20 years.
Think?
I'm not
Should they let him go out
society.
OR?
Okay, thank you. After hearing from counsel for the state and from the defendant himself and reviewing the record that's before me, I will reiterate what I have previously stated on the record. I'm affirming cash-only bond of $250,000 with pretrial services released and electronic monitoring should the defendant be able to post that bond. Not to return to the scene of the crimes, no contact with any victims or witnesses, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, no contact with any minors. Ms. Stetson, do you have anything further?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
I got sense.
Thank you. And sir, did you have a question for me before they take you out?
Before they take you away. They might be taking him out too. Hopefully, preferably.
Well, I say what I have to say with it. I have no idea. I have this on me after 24 years. I don't know,
You don't know what?
I talked to the, I don't want to go over my case.
Yeah, talk to your attorney, and
but I'm
he'll
just
go over the
asking,
case with you.
After 24 years, don't they have some type of simulate, time frame you guys can bring up the case?
No, so that's a legal question, which I can't answer for you, so please ask your counsel about those legal questions, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. For the final three individuals, I'll be visiting them back at their cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Jamie Lee Brown, date of birth 1/31/1989, is here on a Superior Court new case and 3 probation violation warrants. She's been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, criminal impersonation, a Class 6 felony, criminal trespass, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm signing counsel. Her next court dates are March 11th and March 13th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. As to her 3 probation violation warrants, I am assigning counsel. The next court date on all of them is going to be March 12th in the downtown Superior Court, and each one setting placeholder bonds of $50 in each case. If she's able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, must contact her probation officer within 3 days if she's able to post bond. Timothy Watson, date of birth 3/16/1999, here on a probation violation warrant. Not assigning counsel, they're going to go back to the original counsel. Next court date is March 12th in the downtown Superior Court, affirming the bond set by the judge, $250 secured appearance bond. If he's able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol,
Maricopa
must
County.
contact his probation officer within 72 hours. Damon Suler, date of birth 2/27/1976, is here on his Superior Court new case. Arrested for substance use of a vapor, class 5 felony. I have found probable cause. I am assigning counsel. Next court dates are March 20th and March 24th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon his promise to appear, I'll be releasing him on his own recognizance. May not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. May not possess any inhalants. After visiting these individuals back at their cells, and if there's to be any changes to these release conditions, I will come back on the record to make those changes. This concludes the 5 a.m. calendar.
Damn, that's it. It's over. Ya stufas. Let me see. Where is it? What state is it? This is Arizona. It's Maricopa County in Arizona. Big Smoke 213. Hey, yeah. Hey, so if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow. It's free 99. Doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you a red cent. Hey, if you like watching court hearings, if you guys like watching board of parole hearings, if you guys like watching video calls from prison, if you guys like interviews from prison, I got it all. I do it all when it comes to that realm, if you will. Definitely check us out. Hit the follow. Like I said, it's free 99. Doesn't cost you anything. And today, I'm not sure if you guys ever seen the Kentucky Board of Parole hearings, but I'm expecting a Kentucky Board of Parole hearing today. It should be starting in hopefully about an hour. All right. So, hey, hit that follow. So like that when I'm back on, you guys are made aware that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a Collect Call From. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. Do you go live on both TikTok and YouTube? Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, so this is how I do it, okay? So if sometimes, well, a lot of the times I'll just have YouTube running all day. You know, I'm out doing whatever the stuff, my normal day stuff. So I'm not able to participate, and give commentary. But right now, obviously, it's what is it, like almost 4:30 in the morning right now. My wife's asleep, my daughter's asleep. So this is the time that I got to jump on and be able to, comment, do commentary. Whenever you see me on TikTok, it means that I'm also on YouTube. But if I'm on YouTube, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm on TikTok, if that makes any sense. You do Connecticut court. I do not do Connecticut court, but I do Connecticut Board of Parole hearings. So if that's something you're interested in, hey, take a little stroll down to my YouTube page at CollectCallFrom and check it out. Go to the playlist and I'll show you everything, all the states that I do. I do. Let me see. Utah, Oregon, Connecticut, Kentucky, and a bunch of other states that I've never been to. But if you like this type of streams, definitely check us out. Do you do Texas court? Texas, I do Judge Boyd, Judge the white guy that wears the bow tie, and then there's this older black guy that does court. I don't recall his name right now, but yeah, I do a few different courts in Texas, if you will. Yup. Anyhow, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and there's some stuff I gotta do for the next hour, but I'm gonna be back. All right, so. Be back. Come about it. Maybe about 5:30 if you're Pacific Standard Time. Anyhow, let me see. In what county are they in? Judge Boyd is in. She's in Bear County, and then the other two, I'm not sure what county they're in. If I would tell you right now, I would be lying. So yeah, I'm not sure what county they're out of. I wish I could provide you with more information, but at the present moment, my brain's working only 15% because I'm short on sleep right now. But maybe I could find out for you. And if you come back next time and you ask me, I might have an answer for you. Anyhow, hey, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream. I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a Collect Call From. And life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, I'm out. A rato. Right on YT. I'm gonna cut the stream. I'll put it back up at about 7 or so when the 7 o'clock court starts. All right, guys. See you back in a few.